to hold office in this county of Mobile, the spirit of wisdom, charity, and justice, that with steadfast purpose they may faithfully serve in their offices to promote the well-being of all people. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. This morning, we'd like to welcome our guest who is shadowing us from Mr. Gurley's government class at Faith Academy. And when I call your name, if you would just stand so everyone can see who you are. Oh, there you go. Amelia Patton, Isabella Patton, Caroline Harbin, Thomas Ewing, and Nathan Bean. Welcome. Thank you. Sheriff, do you have someone you want to introduce? Welcome, all of you.
Okay.
Thanks. You may be seated. Thank you. Commissioner Hudson?
Okay. Well, good morning, everyone. In addition to our special guests from Faith Academy, we also have, and you may have noticed on your way into the meeting today, that we have a group of students from Cranford Burns Middle School, the advanced band, who are here today to play a Christmas concert. And actually, this is the 7th year that they have done this. Amazing how time flies. They are under the direction of Mr. Stephen Berry and Mr. Todd Knight, the principal, was here a little bit earlier. He had to slip out to another meeting. But I would like, this is such a special occasion. It really is. I love this band. You know, if you hear them, you would think maybe they were at the college level. They are so well trained. And it is just such a pleasure to have them and to support them and all they do. And I know we've got some great musicians within our school system and sitting right here this morning with us from Cranford Burns. So if you would, students, if you would stand so everyone can recognize you. And it's not hard because they're so well dressed. So let's give them a round of applause. And the signs out, we have a banner out that was made by their art teacher, Melissa Stewart. So she has, I've got a collection of banners, and I still have them all, Mr. Berry. We'll leave this one out for about another week or so everybody can see it. And it just warms my heart to have you here. Thank you. You're so good, and we enjoy it so much. It really helps bring in the Christmas spirit to the county. And Mr. Berry is actually related to the county family by marriage. His wife, April Berry, is in our finance department, and so that's so we are related in that respect. Anyway, thanks again for being here. They will continue to play some after the meeting, so stop in and listen. Thanks.
Do we have any speakers?
No one has signed up to speak this morning, ma'am.
All right. Mr. Kerr?
Good morning, Commissioners. Item 1, approve minutes of the regular meetings of September 9th and September 23rd, 2024.
So moved.
Second.
2, approve a list of claims.
So moved.
Second.
3, accept grant subsidy award for fiscal year 24-25 in the amount of $151,954 from the Alabama Department of Youth Services. The fund shall provide at least one detention bed at the James T. Strickland Youth Center.
So moved.
Second.
4, approve grant award from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development for the Community Development Block Grant Program in the amount of $1,633,410 with no local match, and authorize the President of the Commission to execute all documents associated with this award.
So moved.
Second.
5, accept grant award from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development for the Home Program in the amount of $555,000 $175.85, with a 25% in-kind or cash match, and authorize the president of the commission to execute all documents.
So moved.
Second.
6, approve amended work plan for Bayfront Park Restoration and Improvement Phases 2A and 2B to add additional funding.
So moved.
Second.
7, accept grant award and subrecipient agreement from the Alabama Department of Conservation and Natural Resources for the Balabatry Collection System Lift Station Upgrades Project in the amount of $15,544,849 with no local match required, and authorize execution of all associated documents.
So moved.
Second.
8, accept grant award and subrecipient agreement from the Alabama Department of Conservation and Natural Resources for the City of Chickasaw Sewer Rehabilitation Project in the amount of $2,800,000 with no local match required, and authorize execution of all associated documents.
So moved.
Second.
9, approve change order number 1 with Bill Smith Electric for practice field lighting for Tanner Williams Community Park. The change order will decrease the contract by $5,000, and the new contract will be in the total amount of $104,300.
So moved.
Second.
10, approve amendment to the Mobile County Commission American Rescue Plan Act Strategic Spending Plan approved August 1st, 2022 to change the following.
So moved.
Second.
11, approve amending 2024 capital improvement plan to create Project Patton House renovation for the project budget amount of $2,180,316.64. This amendment creates the new Project Patton House renovation and allocates funding for the budget from the 24 capital improvement plan District 1 unnamed projects.
So moved.
Second.
12, award bid to Rogers and Willard for Project Dave Patton House renovation for their total low bid in the amount of $4,367,875 and authorize execution of contract documents to be paid from the following sources as follows.
So moved.
Second.
13, award bid to J. Payne Organization for Government Plaza Pocket Park for their bid in the total amount of $1,402,107, including the base bid, alternate 1, alternate 2, and alternate 3.
So moved.
Second.
14, authorize advertising for Whistler Bike Trail Crossing at Gumtree Branch.
So moved.
Second.
15, award bid to Delta Flooring for 3-year floor covering replacement installation at various Mobile County facilities for a 36-month period not to exceed the amount of $500,000.
So moved.
Second.
16, approve 60-month lease agreement with Xerox Corporation under Omnia National Purchasing Cooperative Contract for 2 high-capacity printers in the amount of $2,876.92 each per month for the offices of the License Commission and the Revenue Commission for printing tax notices and bills to be paid from the following funding sources.
So moved.
Second.
17, approve amendment to professional services agreement with Hersick and Webster to add scope and budget for Escatawba Hollow Park and Campground Interpretive Center concept and park system logo implementation and extend period of performance to December 31st, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
18, approve appropriation contract with McDavid Jones Elementary School Booster Club in the amount of $20,000 from District 2 education funds for outside benches and stage curtain.
So moved.
Second.
19, approve sponsorship agreement with the Assistance League Mobile in the total amount of $2,000 for its annual signature fundraiser, Fund for Philanthropy, Music for a Cause event, with funds divided as follows.
So moved.
Second.
20, approve appropriation contract with Crittenton Youth Services in the total amount of $5,000 for its Youth Health Ambassador Program, with funds divided as follows.
So moved.
Second.
21, approve sponsorship agreement with Bayou Clinic, doing business as Gulf States Health Policy Center in the amount of $1,500 from District 3 Education Funds for its Bayou on the Move Free Health and Wellness Day.
So moved.
Second.
22, accept resignation of Mr. Jeffrey Gaddy as a member of the Board of Directors of the Turnerville Water and Fire Protection District and approve the appointment of Mr. Alan Watts to serve the remaining term expiring July 10th, 2027.
So moved.
Second.
23, authorize sponsorship in the amount of $500 with the Alabama Coastal Foundation for the 2025 11th Annual Sustainability Summit to promote the practice of environmental sustainable principles at its January 31st, 2025 event.
So moved.
Second.
24, approve appropriation contract with the Liberty Learning Foundation in the total amount of $2,500 from District 2 Commission funds for its Super Citizen program.
So moved.
Second.
25, approve appropriation contract with Dauphin Island Heritage and Arts Council in the total amount of $7,500 for its Dauphin Island Native American Experience with funds divided as follows.
So moved.
Second.
26, approve change order number 4 with SC Stagner Contracting for project Isom Clemon Memorial Civil Rights Park. The change order will increase the contract by $5,265, and the new contract will be in the total amount of $1,480,825.08, and the date of substantial completion is December 20th, 2024.
So moved.
Second.
27, approve appropriation contract with Board of School Commissioners of Mobile County in the amount of $20,000 from District 2 Education funds for classroom charging stations, privacy fencing, and shade structures for Sims Elementary School.
So moved.
Second.
28, approve professional services contract with Michael Campbell, archivist, in the amount of $12,000 from District 1 Commission funds to preserve and catalog historical information and images related to the sites of the Civil Rights and Cultural Heritage Trail.
So moved.
Second.
29, approve Comcate Code Enforcement Manager software upgrade of services for a one-time implementation fee of $16,402 and prorated fiscal year 2025 annual license fee in the amount of $5,800. Future non-prorated annual license fee is $14,188 to be paid from Cost Center 28.
So moved.
Second.
30, approve amending December 27th, 2023 through December 26, 2026 contract with Muckrack, which was approved at the December 21st, 2023 minutes, agenda item number 17, to remove the Keyhole social media monitoring feature and add the broadcast monitoring feature for the remaining 2 years of the contract. The change increases the contract amount by $255.70 per year, pending legal review.
So moved.
Are we just changing the amount of the contract?
We're changing the services provided. So the social media monitoring service that they offered was essentially a duplicate of another program. So I'm swapping out the broadcast monitoring feature for what we had originally contracted for.
Thank you. Second.
31, approve annual renewal of archive social software and a Civic Plus product that captures and stores content of Mobile County social media assets to help ensure compliance with public records requirements in the amount of $7,547.40, pending legal review.
So moved.
Second.
32, rescind action of the Mobile County Commission in the August 12th, 2024 minutes, agenda item number 29, approving consent of the County of Mobile for the City of Mobile to enter into a tax abatement agreement with Greenfield Environmental Multi-State Trust for the granting of certain tax abatements by the City of Mobile and the County of Mobile's non-educational real property and personal property ad valorem abatement taxes for the project for 3 years.
So moved.
Commissioners, all we doing is changing from a motion to a resolution. I didn't realize, or it wasn't brought to my attention that the state wanted a resolution versus a motion. Otherwise, everything is exactly the same.
This that Kerr McGee property
It is
down
the
in
Kerr McGee property. Yes, sir.
range line at
Correct.
Theodore Industrial.
That's right.
Second.
Yeah, I made the motion.
Second.
Thank y'all.
33, adopt a resolution to approve consent of the County of Mobile for the City of Mobile to enter into a tax abatement agreement with Greenfield Environmental Multi-State Trust for the granting of certain tax abatements by the City of Mobile and the County of Mobile's non-educational real property and personal property ad valorem abatement taxes for the project for 3 years pending legal review.
So moved.
Second.
And number 34, we have a slight amendment to the agenda language, and we'll read as follows. Adopt resolution for the county-owned real property located at 2500 Patillo Road in the town of Mount Vernon to be declared surplus as Mobile County no longer has a need for this real property.
That really should be the Calcadiva Elementary School.
I'm sorry, what's that?
It refers to the Calcadiva Elementary School, and item 35 captures the name
Okay.
of the property. It should have been in 34. That's my oversight.
Make sure it says the old council did.
Okay, yes,
Old
ma'am.
Council
Right.
Beaver. All right. So moved.
Second.
And number 35, we have a slight amendment to read as follows. Approve conveyance of old Calcadiva Elementary School located at 2500 Patillo Road in the town of Mount Vernon to Moab Band of Choctaw Indians, for which will serve as a public purchase, and authorizing the county commission present to execute all necessary documents for this purpose, pending legal review.
So moved.
Second.
36, award bid to Tyndall Construction for renovation of offices at Bay Hayes Building Phase 1 for their total bid in the amount of $59,347. The project is for office space for the Mobile County Sheriff's Office on the first floor of the Bay Hayes Building.
So moved.
Second.
37, approve intergovernmental agreement with the City of Mobile for renovations to a recreational area for public use, more specifically, the swimming pool facilities located at 1303 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue, the former site of Joe Radford Thomas Recreational Center, whereby the City of Mobile is authorized to appropriate to the County of Mobile the amount of $500,000 for the planning, management, construction, and oversight of the project, and to authorize Commission President to sign all necessary documentation.
So moved.
What are we doing here? Are we, who knows what we're doing here?
I can tell you.
Okay, thank you.
So the city of Mobile is contributing $500,000 to the renovation of a pool. It's now, it used to be it was Joe Radford Thomas Recreational Center. Franklin Primary Health Clinic now runs it.
Okay.
So this will be a pool that's going to have, it will serve clients of Franklin and the general public.
Okay.
And the city is kicking in $500,000.
And Franklin will continue to manage the property,
Yes.
and the city's just contributing money to renovate it.
Right.
Okay. Second.
38, authorize minor amendment to the 2019 action plan to reallocate $50,000 home funds from acquisition construction of rental housing to down payment assistance.
So moved.
Second.
39, consider taking the following action on bids.
So moved.
Second.
40, approve renewal of maintenance agreement with Equipment Watch doing business as Fusible in the amount of $11,215 for 12-month access for Equipment Watch light plan rates and specifications for the Public Works Department.
So moved.
Second.
41, approve renewal of agreement for termite control with BB's Pest and Termite Control for the Building Maintenance Department for the locations as follows.
So moved.
Second.
42, approve 36-month lease agreement with Sharp Electronics Corporation, CPC Office Technologies, under the current state of Alabama contract for one Sharp copier for the James T. Strickland Youth Center in the amount of $143.60 per month.
So moved.
Second.
And Commissioners, we're going to hold over number 43. 44, approve non-reimbursable agreement for relocation of utility facilities on public right-of-way with South Alabama Utilities for project Barlow Road and Havens Road, grade drain base and pave to relocate water line facilities on Barlow Road with no cost to Mobile County.
So moved.
Second.
45, approve reimbursement agreement for relocation of utility facilities on public right-of-way with South Alabama Utilities for project Barlow Road and Havens Road, grade drain base and pave to relocate water line facilities on Havens Road. The estimated cost to Mobile County is $116,655.
So moved.
Second.
46, approve non-reimbursable agreement for relocation of utility facilities on public right-of-way with South Alabama Utilities for project Barlow Road and Havens Road, grade drain base and pave to relocate gas line facilities. There is no cost to Mobile County for this relocation.
So moved.
Second.
47, approve preliminary and final plat of the re-subdivision of Harold Julius subdivision and preliminary and final plat of J&M Boat and RV Storage subdivision.
So moved.
Second.
48, approve preliminary plat only of Theodore Crossing.
So moved.
Second.
49, approve final plat of Ellens Cove Unit 2 and accept road rights-of-way as shown on the subdivision plat for the streets as follows, and accept the roads in this subdivision for maintenance by Mobile County together with drainage systems as it affects said roads, and accept the warranty deed for the rights-of-ways indicated on this plat.
So moved.
I bet you Frank Turner will be happy about this one, won't he? Second.
50, rescind action of the Mobile County Commission in the February 27, 2023 minutes, agenda item number 65, approving assignment of Patillo Road Bridge replacement structure number 249 to Neil Schaefer.
So moved.
Second.
51, approve right-of-way and/or easement agreement for Track 6 on St. Michael Street in the amount of $250 for project St. Michael Street East and Riva Road, grade drain base and pave.
So moved.
Second.
52, approve right-of-way and/or easement agreement for Tract 1 on Moores Road in the amount of $600 for project Moores Road, grade drain base and pave.
So moved.
Second.
53, approve right-of-way and/or easement agreement for Track 6 on Maddox Road in the amount of $5,125 for project Maddox Road, grade drain base and pave.
So moved.
Second.
54, approve concurrence with the Alabama Department of Transportation for awarding the bid for traffic signal upgrades, including PTZ cameras, as part of the Alabama Department of Transportation Regional Traffic Operations Program to Inline for their low bid in the amount of $525,262.86, and also approve payment of invoice for county matching funds for the cost of construction and construction inspection for the project in the amount of $12,101.03.
So moved.
Kim, are these, have the traffic signal upgrades, have you gotten a list of, are they to be determined, or have they been determined? And these are specific traffic signals in the county. I don't need to know the specific names right now, but have they been determined, or is it to be determined?
Brad has been working on it with AlDOT, and they do have a list
Okay.
that little by little we're going to get all of them.
Okay. If you could, Brad, would you get me a copy of that list? Thank you. Second.
55, approve reimbursable agreement for relocation of utility facilities on public right-of-way with the Waterworks and Sewer Board of the City of Pritchard for Project Wasson Avenue Bridge Replacement to relocate waterline facilities. The estimated cost to Mobile County is $142,040. Funds to be obtained by a community development block grant.
So moved.
Second.
And Commissioners, we do have one add-on this morning. Add-on number 1, approve intergovernmental funding agreement between the City of Mobile, the Mobile County Sheriff's Office, and the Mobile County Commission to contribute up to 50% of the cost incurred by the Mobile County Sheriff's Office for the implementation and management of a pretrial electronic monitoring program for the district and circuit courts of the 13th Judicial Court, subject to final legal review.
So Sheriff, I know you didn't sign up. Did you want to make any comment on this?
Not sure how this works. No, ma'am, I just, I think we've provided all the numbers as best as we can reach them. I think that's something Judge Pipes has really decided that the Sheriff's Office needs to do for the protection of the community. And that's why we've been asked to take it on.
Thank you.
Had we, I know I'd had some discussion with Eddie or Jay about discussing with the city. I know we're talking about the 50% of the reimbursement of the cost, and then there was some question about the sheriff's going to need office space to run this operation. Has there been a conversation? I feel like
I haven't had the conversation about the office space.
Well, I feel like, I just want to go on record, I feel like that renovating space for the operation should be included in the 50% of the cost. I just wanted to make that clear. That
I'll be sure to communicate that.
Thank you.
Right, total cost 50%. Now, my understanding is that the primary cost is the startup cost.
The numbers that Paul's team have provided is approximately 1.6 in the first year, close to 500,000 that is for vehicles and some capital expenditures.
Mm-hmm.
And then over time, according to Judge Pipes, user fees, as Frank Cassidy agrees, will offset most of the cost, hard enough all of it. So
Okay.
the cost to the county and city under this agreement will diminish.
Right,
after
and the
the-
arrangement with the city continues at the 50%, whatever those costs.
That's the
happens to be.
anticipated
Okay.
understanding.
All
We'll
right.
have to work out the rest of those details with the city this week.
Okay.
But it's 50%, the city and county is 50% of the amount that is not covered by fees.
That's correct. It's a
From
different
the
way to say it,
people who are
Commissioner
using it.
Ledford. You're
Mhm.
correct.
Good point. So moved.
Second.
You have any announcements?
I do not.
You have any announcements?
I don't know, is this our last meeting before Christmas?
Nope.
We have one more? I
We
don't
have
know.
another chance to wish everybody Merry Christmas.
Okay, I didn't know. You know, Danny's been on vacation. I'm gonna make this public too, Danny. You ain't leaving for 2 weeks again, as long as we're here. I can't even figure out how to pull up my calendar on my computer.
Don't
But
know
I
if you're
just wanted to
coming or
make sure
going,
I
huh?
didn't miss Christmas, that's all. Well, anyway, everyone have a good, although it's not Christmas, but have a good week, the rest of this week, and try to stay dry next couple of days.
We need Santa Claus to make an appearance
He might.
at the next meeting.
I think
He
so. I vote for that.
Eddie, you got your Santa Claus suit? It may be festive. Who knows?
Item 57, approve request for motion to adjourn until December 23rd, 2024.
So moved.
Second.
We stand adjourned.